I was 9 years old, my parents decided that we should leave Iraq. Because Iraq was not a safe place to live in, and because I was born with a disability, and there was no solution to my health problems in Iraq. At the end of 2012, we left Iraq and went to Turkey. This was incredibly hard for my family. We had so many memories in Iraq, and we had left our family and friends there. One day soon after we arrived to Turkey, I went to the park with my mom and my sisters. I saw a few boys playing soccer, and I loved playing soccer, so I went up to them and somehow managed to ask them if I could play. They didn't let me play with them. Later I found out that they didn't like me because I was not one of them, and I didn't speak the language. After a year and a half in Turkey, we were told that we would be going to Canada. We arrived in March. The weather was very cold in Canada. It was my first winter ever. There is a big park near our new apartment, and I asked the kids there if I could play, but they also said no. This happened about 2 to 3 times. Then I remembered what happened to me in Turkey, and then I decided not to ask anyone anymore. When I learned enough English to communicate, I was feeling better mentally and emotionally. I became friends with students from Iraq, Italy, South America, Canada, and many other countries. Unfortunately, I didn't know about the programs at the community center until I was at high school. When I knew about them, I started to participate more, and I really liked it. All the students and the leaders there were really nice, and I find a connection because we all have similar stories and we have struggled a lot there. Because what happened to me when I was in Turkey was that I went there, I wasn't from there, I didn't speak the language. So when I wanted to play with the kids, they wouldn't let me play with them.
Wow.
Because they didn't know me, I wasn't from there and I didn't speak the language. And that didn't feel good for me. So now I want to help the kids, I want to help them make friends in the program, to learn what they can. And then, that's where I started feeling more like I was at home.
Thank you for being with us.